Google's always working on its user interface on Google Assistant. I use Google Assistant around the house and at the office and on my phone and my car, and so I'm always talking to a computer in one way or the other. And usually if I ask it something that it doesn't know the answer to, it'll say something like, oh, I don't know that yet, or I can't help you with that yet, or I've directed you to a website that I've sent to your cell phone, or something along those lines. And I literally have Google Assistant in every room in the house so I can talk to it wherever I go because, who wants to be lonely? And it's kind of like talking to you on this phone. I mean, I'm just talking to a computer, so I adjust to it. But lately, they've been upgrading it, and as they've upgraded, it's interesting. There's a little bit more pertinence in the voice of the Google Assistant. There's a little bit more human feeling. But the other day, I asked Google Assistant something, and the response was, if what? A really snarky, if what? And I thought to myself, I could almost see my little Google Assistant curl up its lip, wrinkle its nose and eyes and say, if what? And I thought, who in the world programmed if what into Google Assistant? But I thought about how many times in life someone says something to us, someone does something, and all we can really think about is, if what? I mean, what a human response that is that's now being given to a computer. Today, I'm preaching on love at church. And one aspect of preaching on love when you talk about Jesus is that he tells us not just to love those people who we're supposed to love, and not just to love those people who love us, and not just to love those people who are our friends and our family, but to love our enemies, to love the people who persecute us, and to pray for those people. And not just to love them, but to really love them, like you love them. I don't know about you, but ever since I was a kid, whenever I read this portion of the Bible, whenever I've heard it talked about, I think, if what? You want me to love these people who have treated me badly? You want me to pray for these people who have been just really despicable? You want me to be kind to these people who really don't deserve kindness from anyone because really they're heinous in so many ways? And then Jesus says, if you love only people who love you, and if you love only people that you're supposed to love, how does it make you any different from anyone else in the world? Goes on to say, even tax collectors do that. Anybody can do that. But if you want to be children of God, you were created to love everyone. Do you know anybody who loves everyone? I was brought up in a generation that considered itself and was called by many the love generation. We identified ourselves by a couple of things. We did this to each other constantly. We gave the peace sign, the love sign. Wherever we went, instead of saying hello, instead of saying goodbye, instead of saying aloha, instead of saying adios, instead of saying anything like that, often we said peace, often we said love as we did it. The other thing we identified ourselves by is our hair, how long our hair was. And I had hair, way down to here. I had long hair for a lot of years. My hair now, I believe, is shorter than any time in my entire life. I mean, even when I was born. Each time I get my hair cut, I think I say that, and each time I think it's true. It's really short now. Shorter than any teacher I ever had, shorter than straight people I ever used to accuse of being square. I would never fit into my generation of friends any longer, who we all gauged people by what kind of hair they had. But what kind of people were we if we only loved people who looked like us, others that had long hair, others that threw us the peace sign? See, our job, our calling, is to love everyone. That's how we're miraculous. You ready to love everyone today? I'm sweating. I just got in from my run. I'm going to run upstairs, get ready, and I am heading out to church. If you're not busy today, come on out. Even if you are busy, crash your schedule. Come on out to Central Community. Let's talk about love together. We're sharing in communion. Communion just means sharing. You have the opportunity to come share with us. I'm going to do my best to love you. God bless you. Have a great day. Be the miracle.